Hello and welcome to another episode of My Opinion Means Nothing. This week, guys, I am joined, like promised, by some of the Marcel's Paradise lot. By some, I mean two guys, the director and one of my co-stars. Director's name is Justin Charles, and my co-star, you know him because he's been on the show before. His name is Dante Nicholas Lindsay. So hello, guys, welcome.
What's up? This is amazing.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Not too bad, not too bad.
It's been a very, very, very long day.
How so, man? Like, what you've been working in it?
Yeah, I had a premiere to do today in Brixton.
Okay.
For the new documentary for Dr. Dre.
Wait. So when you say a premiere, where do you work? You work for a cinema or?
So what it is, I work for this company called Pace Prestige, and they're a security company, and they cover like 80% of the premieres that happen in London.
Okay.
So we do corporate work, theatres, screenings, and all of that. So
That's cool.
yeah, we covered that today.
Right.
It was really, really good.
You ever had to rough someone up?
It happens.
Oh, yeah.
It does happen, but
Where's that story?
you know what? Will.i.am came through today.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jimmy Iovine came through. Dr. Dre, his wife, his daughter. It was cool.
I saw that
That's
smile
cool.
perk up
Yeah,
when you
that's
said
cool.
Dr. Dre's wife. Shouts to Dr. Dre.
Yeah. No, but it was cool. It was really, really fun today. Just a long day today.
That's cool, man. What about you, Dante, man?
It's recovery week, mate. Recovery week. But I done 2 plays in one day on Saturday.
Was that like a matinee and an evening performance?
Yeah, matinee and the evening. So all together, like we performed to like about 300 people.
Wow.
So
How was that, man?
150 sold out.
How was that? And what was one of them was Growing Pains, I believe?
Yeah, it's called Growing Pains. I was
Yeah.
playing someone called Xavier. Xavier is a vegan, spiritual health freak who is bisexual.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to see.
And he's more looking onto the boy side of things. But in the play, you kind of see his journey of how he's like, it's not like he's still lost. He's like a lost, so you can't really define where he's going in life. It's just that he's moved out of London. He's moved to this college. This college is like kind of tamed with his way of thinking.
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
him believe that he is this person. But in this play, he meets a girl from back in the day,
Oh, okay.
and I think she kind of brings back the old Xavier. It's all mad. It's meant to be his birthday as well. Like, so this is meant to be his birthday party,
So-
but it's like the worst birthday party that could ever happen.
Ah. Sounds interesting. I wish I had saw it.
What theatre was you at?
It was at the DIY space in near South Bermondsey.
Okay.
Okay. that sounds-
Nice.
Yeah. But shout out to them, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
We'll be back again. They're trying to work out some dates. So
So how many plays did you do? Just one or?
one. I was meant to do 2 days, but we was thinking because it's Mother's Day. I
Mm.
don't think anyone would really come
Yeah.
watch the play on Mother's Day. I mean, I wouldn't want to be doing performance on Mother's Day. I'd rather like be eating that macaroni and cheese, bro.
Yeah. So you haven't been on the show before, Justin.
I haven't been on the show. I'm kind of excited. But at the same time, a bit like,
virgin.
you know.
Mm.
Yes.
Virgin to the show.
I am a virgin to the show.
Oh yeah.
About to get
But
bust,
I'm
man.
trying to be comfortable, before, you guys
Oh yeah.
take my cherry away. But
I mean, well, usually we do like. I haven't done this for a while, but I get like my co-host to like introduce the first segment or every segment, and like kind of get them to use like sound effects or maybe they
I've
like
seen
sing
it. I've
or-
heard it.
It's all him.
There's like a lady that does the
Yeah, that's all down to him, innit?
I was hoping to hear her, but
I don't know. My friend Philippe, he gets up on his computer.
That's for the record.
That was Queenie, man. That was a cool episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Just put it out there. It was believe. Yeah.
but yeah, man. Like The first segment is what's happening in the world.
Okay.
So, yeah, however you want to introduce that, man.
What's happening in the world? Current affairs. A man wakes up to intruder performing sex acts on him after breaking into his flat. Dude, should I repeat that? I don't know. I think we need to marinate on that, or like really sink that in. A man woke up to an intruder performing a sex act on him after. Could you imagine sleeping? You know, you're counting sheep. You know, you're dreaming everything, and the man is just humping your thigh. That's unheard of. That you can't write this.
That's what I mean. When I saw it, I was just like, what? What do you mean?
That is crazy.
So, like, my man was sleeping, then the intruder broke in. Like, his intention while he was breaking in was to rob the place, but then he stumbled upon the bedroom and he was like, hang on.
He was like, wait, hold on.
What do we have here?
Forget the goods.
I'm gonna get the goodies. Fucking hell,
That is crazy, man.
But yeah, so the context of it is this picture we see right here. You guys can't see it at home, but his name is.
I just want to know, is that the picture of him?
They took off him
when he's caught.
I think it is. I think it is.
And he looks that clean.
Yeah.
The guy must have liked that shit. Cause how did he? Bro, look at his face. He's
mad.
Look at him. Listen, look at his face. This guy you woke up to this guy grinding on you. He's holding a few. Yeah, a few.
That's crazy.
You
know what it is as well. Like, as I get older, I think I've heard it all. But then you stumble onto.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This world is crazy. That's why we have to talk about.
You must be
going
possessed.
On. So.
Oh, I have a question. The guy that did this.
Yeah.
Did he know the homeowner? Because maybe he's seen him about. He's seen him in the streets, and he's like, he's a good-looking guy. So he's been following him, on his commute to work, commute back home. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna get it in. One way or the other, I'm gonna get this in.
You wanna make me profile?
I wanna know the context and the background.
You wanna make me
to
profile
help the
people
story
on the way home from work
formulate.
and look at me more than 4 seconds. I'm out to the screen back out there. Oh, come in my house.
That is mad.
I prefer the fact he didn't know him and it was like
You think he didn't know him?
a divine intervention.
I want to believe. I want to believe that he did know him. That he was just like, you know what, this is a nice guy. Maybe, just maybe, I might try it. Maybe if he enjoys it, then maybe he might let me take the stuff. Good mannerism, and we won't have to struggle or anything.
What was his excuse? Because I really want to know what his excuse is.
No,
He's
so-
damned if he doesn't.
I have another question. I have a really another question,
Yeah,
which
go on.
is this:
What?
what happened after? So he
So I was reading the context. Let's see.
He shook his hand.
No. This it says.
Look at his face.
It says Jed Riddle, 27, was sentenced to 3 years at Durham Crown Court.
Durham. So I knew that it's not London. I'm saying these guys. This is why these guys move up there, because none of that stuff happens. It's walk in people's house like.
exactly.
After admitting to sexual assault and trespass with intent. The court heard that the victim went to bed in his home after a long day of drinking.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
see, I told you there was a background. I knew it. He went to
What's
sleep.
that word?
He was drinking. Listen, he probably had a conversation with him.
You never get that, I don't even get what that response means, right?
He probably had a conversation with him at the pub before the whole thing. Please continue. I need to hear
so
this.
it says
Wow.
the court heard that the victim went to bed in his home after drinking when Riddle entered his flat. The prosecutor, Robin Turton, said that the victim woke up to the shock of someone performing a sex act on him before chasing him away. So
He chased him away?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's.
So wait, did he actually try to take anything? Did he actually try to take any valuables where he didn't?
Wait, chasing him away just said that.
This is.
Riddle, but
I know how the story ends.
it just says that apparently Riddle, this Jed guy, he first denied the sexual assault and trespassing with attempt to commit a sexual act, but then changed his plea to guilty on both charges. He claimed he claims it must have been a misunderstanding on the victim's part when he woke up.
What the hell? A misunderstanding? How?
Shout the meaning, man. Fuck.
How can there be a misunderstanding? I'm sleeping. You've come into my house. There was a misunderstanding. Sorry, got that wrong.
No, you're definitely on something. He's definitely on something.
But here's a question. Here's another question. Do these two know each other?
Nah, I don't think they do.
You're on that, innit? You're really on that.
If they know each other, then you know, maybe there was a misunderstanding, and he thought that he could come inside the house.
Oh my days, it's the funniest thing I've
Sleepover.
ever read.
No, nobody see my perspective. No.
He claimed it was a misunderstanding on the
See?
victim's part
There you go.
when he woke up and drew the wrong conclusion.
See, I get this guy.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't do this, but
It was the victim's fault.
can we look at his face? Can we have a look at his face? He looks misunderstood. He looks a bit confused.
This looks like a dodgy.
That looks like a
fucker.
confused man. He was confused.
So,
He got the wrong idea.
He's got them dark circles around his eyes.
You know,
He's
it
definitely on
happens.
something, man.
It happens.
it said that he proper broke in, like he proper
Oh, wow,
said that he
really?
lifted the
Okay.
door handle, like
So his attention.
No, no,
It's
I'm just talking.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to feed the story. I mean, the guy's a nutcase. I mean,
His
yeah.
intention was to rob the.
But I like to imagine and like to think of the possibilities of where the story can go. What's his name? Jack.
Jed Riddle.
Oh, Jed.
Oh,
Oh, Jed Riddle. That's a nice name.
Riddle had
That
accepted
doesn't make things
his
worse, does it?
homosexuality at age 20, but that he struggled to understand why he committed these offences. So, I don't know, maybe it was his way of, I don't know, lashing out or
That is
whatever.
crazy. Well, I mean, how many years did he get? I
He
mean,
got 3 years.
wait. Hold
year and a
on.
half.
Can we go? I mean, I don't know much about the court system and
It's a year
everything,
and a
but he only got 3
3
years.
years, yeah. So he gets a year and a half, and then he does like. What,
I'm
6
sorry, but
months?
is that not
Almost.
motivating to other people that want to do that? If I do it and get caught, only 3 years, I'll be back in the streets.
Hey, man.
Bro,
Maybe
this-
I'll try
this is-
again, but this time don't get caught.
Yeah, what's the system we live in though? Bro?
3 years.
Yeah, man.
Do you guys honestly think that's enough?
It's not enough at all. My man broke into his house
Yeah.
with the intention to rob the place,
if you
but
did
then didn't rob the place and assaulted him sexually.
If you did that to me,
And
I'll
then
be
he
like,
told,
what? I'll be like, what? 3 years, yeah.
Only 3 years.
3 years,
Cool.
yeah.
When
yeah.
you come
I'll look
out,
at him and I'll be like, year and a half.
yeah.
Watch when you come out.
Have to.
well, yeah, man.
Torture.
So, next thing that's going on in a while.
I don't know what's worse, the
What?
situation or the justice
Yeah.
behind it.
I know. It's
It's like that. There was a show I was watching the other day on Netflix. It's called one of our actors actually told me about it. She's not here right now. It's called. Is it 7 Seconds? It's
7 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
See, I watched the first episode but fell asleep.
Mm.
But from what I saw, okay, if I'm gonna say this, it's a spoiler for anyone that hasn't watched it. The first episode. I mean, is it really a spoiler? Anyways, I won't say the details. But what I will say is that someone committed a crime, a horrendous crime. And how many years did he get? Well, how many years was he going to get? Did they say something like, was it 5 years for killing someone?
Is it manslaughter or is it a juvenile?
It's
Yeah.
best man. It's manslaughter on the guy that did it.
That's because it's kind of different in this manslaughter. It means you're provoked and pushed in a position where you have no choice but to do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Like it's not like it's an outright no reason like.
No, but
And then that.
there wasn't a reason though. I mean, he did. It was an accident, but either way.
Well, do you know what it is? You see in court, yeah, it's not about what's happened. It's about what you can prove. And if they can prove it down, if they can get it to manslaughter and still prove that to get less than years, that's what they do.
True.
The lawyer, like when you're convicted in such a crime, the lawyer's job is basically to just to get the least amount of years. Because you're gonna get years. There's no way I can get you out unless you got no case, no ties to it. That's what a defense lawyer does.
No
Just how
face,
many
no
years I
case,
can give
innit?
you. Just try and give you the best situation possible.
That's true.
Unbelievable.
That's why some people even represent guys that did it. They know they did it.
Yeah,
But they're paying him, they're hitting him a bag of money to tell you that he hasn't done it. And
Money-
deep in his
that's
heart,
why
he
they
probably knows
say-
he did it.
That's why they say money is the root to all evil.
Well, in that country, trust me, you can do a crime and you ball it, you're right. pay your way out of
You
everything.
gotta ask yourself the question: is it better to live in a lawless country
Yeah.
or a country where the justice system kind of fails?
We live in that world, unfortunately, bro, where a man can. I don't want to bring it up because the story's coming later, because I've got it later in my notes.
Okay.
But yeah, we live in that kind of world, man, where people can get away with murder nowadays, man. Literally get away with murder, and then like come back and get out of prison, and then confess. But the confession's in a lost tape. That's constantly gets brought up. Did anyone hear about this?
What's this?
The O.J. Simpson thing.
Yeah, of course.
But the lost
Oh,
tape.
what? He confessed to actually doing it?
Bruv,
Oh, really? Is it gone down then?
I'll bring it up now because we've gone onto it, but like I was gonna bring it up later, but fucking.
Do it now.
So obviously O.J. Simpson, like Fox, they aired like the trailer to his like lost tapes that he was that supposedly what happened was it was an interview that was recorded in 2006, which was to promote his hypothetical book If I Did It.
Okay.
And there's like I found
Mad, isn't it?
I found the clip from YouTube because I was watching my and this is the TMZ thing.
The chapter 6 is called The Night in Question. And you write in the book, now picture this and keep in mind that this is
Purely
hypothetical.
Yes.
Why don't you tell
Let me
me
take
what
the
might have
stuff
happened on the
off.
night of June 12th, 1994? And let's just walk through the night.
Well, first of all, this is very difficult for me to do this. It's very difficult for me because it's hypothetical. I know and I accept the fact that people are going to feel whatever way they're going to feel. They're going to, whatever they want to feel. In the book, the hypothetical is
Charlie pulls that.
Charlie. This guy Charlie shows up, the guy who I recently become friends with, and I don't know why he had been by Nicole's house, but it told me you wouldn't believe what's going on over there. And I remember thinking, well, whatever's going on over there's got to stop, right? So we kind of hooked up together, and I'm kind of broad stroking this. We go over. Get in the Bronco and go over it.
Let's just go back and do the details. Where did you park?
To the detail.
You parked
In the hypothetical in the alley.
You park in the alley.
Because he's talking about his hypothetical book If I Did
You
It.
put on a wool cap and gloves.
He's just
In the hypothetical, I put on a cap and gloves.
Right. And you reached under the seat for
A knife. I always kept a knife in the car for the crazies and stuff because you can't travel with a gun. And I remember Charlie saying, you ain't bringing that. And I didn't, right? But I believe he took it.
Charlie took the knife?
Yeah. In the book.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the back gate, you go through the back gate
Yes.
and it was open or broken or?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I go to the front and I'm looking to see what's going on. And I can see that it appears like Nicole had candles all the time. She really did to keep her overhead down, I think. And music was on. And while I was there, a guy shows up.
So Ron Goldman comes in the back gate.
Yeah, a guy that I really didn't recognize. I may have seen him around, but I really didn't recognize him to be anyone. And in the mood I was in, I started having words with him.
He says to you, I just came by to return a pair of glasses. Judy left them at the restaurant.
Yeah, words to that effect, yes.
And he was
I don't know if I believed it or didn't believe it. It was pretty much immaterial because, I was more concerned about everything that was going on, and was fed up with it, I guess. And
you get into a fight. Nicole comes out.
a verbal
fight.
Got a little loud, and by that time, Nicole had come out, and we started having words about who is this guy, why is he here, what's going on.
And she says, this is my house, get the F out of here.
Yes, and which I didn't like because, once again, this is the same person. And if you read the book, you'll see some things that happened in the 2 weeks leading up to this that were very, very irritating, you know. And I think Charlie had followed this guy in, wanted to make sure it was no problem, and he brought the knife. As things got heated, I just remember Nicole fell and hurt herself. And this guy kind of got into a karate thing. And I said, well, you think you can kick my ass? And I remember I grabbed the knife. I do remember that portion, taking the knife from Charlie. And to be honest, after that, I don't remember. Except I'm standing there and there's all kind of stuff around. And
What kind of stuff?
blood and stuff around. You know, I hate to say this, but this is I'm sorry.
Right.
I know we got to back up again.
It's okay. I'm going to back
This
up.
is hard. This
This is hard. I know. I'm going to back up
It's
to.
hard to try to make people think that I'm a
You wrote in the book, I had never seen so much blood in my life.
He wrote it from a first person account.
Covered.
This
You
is a bit
covered
silly,
the
isn't
scene.
it, though, really?
Can you describe it?
It's hard for me to describe it. I'm telling you. I don't think any two people could be murdered the way they were without everybody being covered in blood. And of course, I think we've all seen the grisly pictures after. So yeah, I think everything would have been covered in blood.
And what goes through your mind at a time like that?
I don't know. It's like, what happened?
You write about removing a glove before taking the knife from Charlie.
You know, I had no conscious memory of doing that, but obviously I must have because they found the glove there.
And blacking out. Have you ever blacked out before?
Not to my knowledge.
No.
No,
And
of course, if something like this would take place in anybody's life, if it were to happen, I would imagine it's something that you would probably automatically have trouble wrapping your mind
Digging
around.
a grave, isn't he?
It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Oh dear.
So yeah, okay. Can't pause it. But carry on. So yeah, that was
That's
a
crazy.
confession.
Just dug himself a grave, as far as I'm concerned.
That sounded to
What's the
me like-
purpose of? You know what? I don't want to entertain this subject, but it's like this is a book
Yeah, he wrote a book called If I Did
If
It,
I Did It,
and he wrote it from a first person account.
and he's doing an interview talking about I don't remember. Like he's trying to remember what he wrote in the book.
Yeah, but
it's like you're remembering what actually happened.
yeah,
It's a bit silly. It's
Yeah.
a bit silly.
this is what happened.
It's a bit silly.
And then he went to that picture of all the blood on the floor.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
said- and then he said, oh, you need
Yeah.
to do it, there's blood everywhere.
He's not very smart, is he?
So
He
obviously,
shouldn't have even done the interview.
Nah.
At least just not do the interview.
but he was doing it to promote his book.
And he shouldn't do that.
But then obviously, when Fox recorded it, they obviously looked back at the footage. They were like, "Nah, we might as well lose this."
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Oh dear, oh dear.
yeah, so obviously he was not found guilty for the double homicide in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
But he was then arrested for going in and stealing his own memorabilia or something and put in prison for that.
So they got him back in.
Yeah, they got him for something.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So obviously this was a clip from Fox, which they recorded in 2006 interview,
Yeah.
which will be a 2-hour special, which they're gonna put on Fox.
Yeah.
And the interview was obviously done to report his book, promote his book, If I Did It. Both the interview and the book was pulled at the same time because of public outrage.
That's so much for promotion, isn't it?
But the book was eventually published after a court awarded the rights to the victim Ron
I don't know,
Goldsman.
man. Doing a book like that, it's like teasing. It's like you're pissing on someone, but you're calling it rain. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're just
Like
pouring salt on the wounds, man.
the title of the book that they released is "If I Did It: Confessions of a Killer," with the "if" disguised in the design. So obviously it looks like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did it.
yeah.
But the Ron Goldman family, they protested to have it being released because it's basically his confession.
after seeing that, nah.
But all it is, to me, is kind of proof that in the world that we live in, a black man,
Yeah.
can get off for killing 2 white people.
Oh, but wait, hold on. Let's go back with that. I'm not black, I'm OJ.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He exposed himself anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
I mean, OJ can do it. I don't know.
I don't know if a black
about
man.
The whole.
But I say black man because to the everyday other person looking at him, he is a black man.
Yeah.
So,
Not in America.
well,
Yeah, see, this is the thing.
not in America,
It's
but
OJ.
whether they want to acknowledge him or not, he is a black man. So,
Corey's like, yep.
Yeah, but-
that's one for
But
the
he's
team.
No, I'm not saying it's
he's
one
a
for-
special black man.
he is very special. He was about to buy NBC at the time, but when he
Well,
was
there
getting
you go.
convicted, so he would have been a very powerful man if
Yeah.
if he didn't go and steal his own memorabilia.
I mean,
But-
I you know, as you said that, it made me think about the Cosby issue. But we won't get into that. I think we're gonna leave that
Everything's
for
coming
another
out.
day.
But
Did he get off?
what?
Well,
Did he get off?
Cosby's thing's a bit complicated. It's
There's too many accounts in it.
Yeah, too many accounts, too many things.
Yeah.
Cosby's done. It's a bit questionable.
Yeah. So
I never liked Cosby anyway.
the next story I was gonna bring up was about Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, man.
He passed away this week.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
I was walking by the station and I saw the paper and I was like, oh my days.
Yeah,
like,
man. I know. I think, what was it, yesterday or?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
yesterday.
think it was
yesterday,
yesterday, yeah. That's crazy.
My nan made sure I knew about that guy. Trust me.
But what I wanted to bring up was there was an article I read about Stephen Hawking. He left us with this chilling thing about Donald Trump
Oh, do you leave us?
and climbing. He said basically it says that before Donald Trump became president, he was talking about Donald Trump and he said that he was a demigod.
A demigod.
What is that? What that says? I don't know.
Let me see. Oh no, that's. I don't know what the hell that says. It's not demigod though.
Let me see that. There was a what?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Demigod.
DEMAG.
What? Say what?
It's probably someone listening. Like I know what it says.
This dyslexia.
Where are you, bro? Where are you at? Where are
Oh,
you at?
sorry. It's right there. That word.
A demagogue.
Yeah. I think it means something
What does it mean?
evil. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The lowest common denominator.
So I'm gonna ask. I mean,
It's the lowest common denominator. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He's the lowest of the lowest.
So that's what Stephen Hawking thought about Donald Trump.
Oh well, you know, he's not far. He's not far off. I'll give it to him.
And he was saying that, do you know how the president, he withdrew from the Paris Climate Accords last June? Saying it was detrimental to American workforces for the Paris climate stuff was going on.
Okay.
So
I mean, I've been living under a rock as of recently. I need to ask, how did Stephen Hawking die?
I think
Is it just due to his
natural
his natural
causes.
Okay,
It was.
okay. Because I know they said this man should have died a long time ago.
Yeah, it's 75. he
And
died.
you know he's
still young.
He's done. You know, I think he's done well. You know, considering you know the odds that were against him. I've seen the film,
Definitely.
and you know, yeah.
Definitely. there.
But yeah, rest in peace to Stephen Hawkins.
So he said that climate change is one of the greatest dangers we face, and it's one that we can prevent if we act now. By denying the evidence for climate change and pulling out of Paris Climate Agreement, Donald Trump will cause avoidable environmental damage to a beautiful planet, endangering the natural world for us and our children.
Well, what, you know what, I need to ask, what causes, I know there's so many things that causes.
There was a Paris Climate Agreement. I need to read up on what the Paris Climate Agreement is. But Donald Trump pulled out of it. Donald Trump pulled America out of it.
Of course he did.
So by him pulling out America out of it, it's gonna cause a backward spiral on the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I
And
mean, how long do we have Trump in office for?
4 years?
Probably 8.
Probably 8, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Probably 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 4 years. Then they have another election, and then
How long was Barack in office?
8.
8.
Yeah, he did the best he could do, but
He did the best he could do.
There was too much noise going
I
on.
bet we're all missing Barack Obama now. Huh? But what causes climate change? I know there's so many factors, but
Petrol,
yeah.
pollution. It's just pollution, innit? It's just pollution, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously, if he's pulled out of it, he's gonna make America into a more polluted country.
Yeah.
Which is obviously gonna destroy the ozone layer, which is obviously gonna affect people in the next years to come. So single-handedly destroying the world.
So,
Oh, okay, that's nice.
on Stephen Hawking's 75th birthday, he said that we are close to the tipping point where global warming becomes irresistible. Trump's action could push the Earth over the brink to become like Venus with the temperature of 250 degrees Celsius and rain in sulfuric acid.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah, man, but I won't be alive for that.
But your kids will, and your
Yeah, they
grandkids
will.
will.
Shit, man.
All because of climate change, huh?
It's fucking my energy up.
So, the next story, spiraling on from climate change, is have you guys heard that the beast from the east is back?
Who's that?
You know, the snow and the ice. This weekend, it's coming back, guys.
Oh, you're lying.
I'm not lying. I wish I was lying. But the Met Office have forecasted the return from the beast from the east, and this time it's going to get worse.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. It's not even that cold right now.
Bro, I know that, but
What-
apparently it's coming.
Today's what? Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
I don't think it's coming.
It's now Friday, but
I don't think it's coming. It's not cold.
Nah,
It's got to be cold for it to
the
snow.
Met Office have forecasted 10 days of snow and ice
That's in
from
Scotland
the.
still.
Look, bro, look at the pictures. This is why I had to take the picture screenshots. Look, so on Friday, it's not gonna touch London. You see,
Okay.
you know, it's all up on this side. Then Saturday hits, and then it's gonna be hitting all over London. And then Sunday hits, and it's smacking up the whole of this side of the.
Man, I don't believe that until I
Well,
see it.
Metro, I don't trust them. That's budget news.
It's
bro.
not the Metro. It's the Met. The Met Office have forecasted this. This is a official
Okay,
forecast.
let me ask a question right now.
Look it up if
this
you don't
picture
believe.
here, Friday the 16th.
Yeah.
Is there a designated time on there?
You would have to look and deepen for the times.
I just don't think it's cold right now. I mean, I know it's not in London, yes, and it's in.
They said it's gonna grow over the weekend. It's going to get colder.
Well, you know what? My answer to that, I really hope it doesn't.
Do you know what?
Because I mean,
it's snow showers on Saturday.
Told you.
1 degrees.
Told you.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
When's that?
That, but then Sunday it's meant to get worse, and
It's
then
rain, and it's
progressively
snow,
from the
and it's
14th to
snow,
the
and it's snow.
24th. That's what they
And then it's
predicted.
rain. It's rain and snow. It's rain and snow. And then it's Monday's fine. Monday's sunny. Tuesday's calm.
We were just getting good.
Maybe it's just the
we were
weekend.
warmed up and everything.
No, do you know what? It's just Saturday really. Saturday ain't gonna be much, but Sunday's gonna be fine. It's just basically Saturday.
Hey man, maybe they're just trying to scare us, but
Yeah, man, they always
They
get.
say-
Because I heard someone
Sunday
say,
is
"Oh,
coming
it was
back."
supposed to snow." Was it last Tuesday? And I was like,
yeah, they said that.
I was like, that did not happen, man, at all.
Supposedly it'd be coming back, guys.
You know how rich weather is, man. You can't even predict it anyway.
You can't, but
Might be say that now, and it's gonna be 24 degrees on Saturday.
I thought it was meant I thought it was warming up.
Yeah, so did I. It's been alright.
Yeah, man. Like, only other piece of information I have before we can start talking about Marcel's Paradise is I saw this interesting thing on Instagram. It was about Spotify. They're doing like audio ads.
Okay.
So like now they've done some research and they found that audio adverts they reach more people.
Yeah.
And they trialed it in America and now they're branching out to UK and Canada. So anyone in the UK can go to the Spotify ad studio and then they can just literally go on there, apply for like from the video I watched on YouTube, it says you can write a script and give them and choose a song and they'll like produce it for you with their voiceover guy.
Yeah.
And then you can choose like what target audiences you want.
And anyone can do that.
Anyone can do it.
That's pretty dope.
So you can drop any adverts, and obviously I assume there's a price and
When does that come through?
It's working now.
Oh.
I saw it on Instagram yesterday or today. But if you can, instead of having someone could just be listening to Spotify if they don't have premium.
Yeah.
And they could just hear your advert, just play at the end of the song.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So it's like, I thought it was
anything to bring in more ads.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's alright still.
Do you remember back in the day in the cinemas when you'd watch a movie, you'd watch the trailers, and then you'd actually just watch your movie? There'd be no ads. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
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 Those were the good days.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all up for ads. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
20 minutes long, innit?
yeah.
Just show me the thing on you got.
Sometimes these adverts, the ones on TV anyway, like, what are they about? Like,
It's true.
how are they related to what you're selling?
Have you seen the new London advert with Skepta?
That or Nike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one.
That's a really good.
That's
really represents us quite well.
Yeah, that was cool still.
Yeah.
That was cool still.
London now.
Have you seen Dave's Hangman video?
I don't think I might have. I don't know.
Nah, you seen it? Oh, my mate directed it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Well,
I went to his gallery. He done a G-Shock. He had a G-Shock expedition where he showed off all these photos that he's been doing for various artists, and he went on tour with
That's pretty cool.
loads of artists, and he's always at festivals taking pictures and doing videos. Yeah, man.
It's cool. That's alright. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I think I can find the pictures on Instagram.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out if I've seen it or not. Marcy Lyon.
G-Shock. Not that one. Don't know where his G-Shock pictures are. He had like but it was this one, like
Okay.
that was the event.
It was like
G-Shock in London. Well done to him. Yeah,
Well done to him.
100%.
100.
And he's been doing work since like since uni. Like I've known him since uni. And the funniest thing about it is at uni, everyone used to say that me and him looked alike.
Oh really? Do you guys actually look alike?
I don't know. I don't see it. Other people seem to see it. It was to the point where like I used to be like,
Did you guys talk the same?
no, like we don't sound the same. Like he's African, I'm Jamaican.
Yeah.
Like, and he was like, "Oh, you want to find a picture of him?" There's very rare picture. You get a picture of Janique. No face, no case in it.
You're double.
He like you don't get to see his face. He takes those strategic pictures. I think this was New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was New Year's Eve, but he always hides his face. It's very rare you can see his face. It's blurry though, isn't it? It's a smash up of. You never see his face in pictures.
I don't know, it's blurry, but I can see. I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
I see what you may mean.
I don't know, man. They say he looks like me.
Interesting.
But like the funniest thing about it is he actually has a twin brother.
It's even more strange.
You said you're a lost triplet.
That's what all his friends said. So like obviously I turned up at the event and I was like, I knew he had a twin brother, so I was like, I need to meet his twin brother. I need to tell him what happened at uni. I was like, bro, like
What would happen if you found out that you had a twin brother who was never found? But then you find out, dude, man, I'm just talking shit. But yeah, you get what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's crazy, man. It used to be like I used to be chilling at home in halls, and I used to get a message like, "Oh, I just saw you in the library, Corey." I was like, "In the library?
I'm on the toilet, man.
I'm at home." He was like, "Oh, I thought I saw you." Like it happened all the time. People would see me in places. Oh, I thought you were out that night. All the time.
That was not me.
Not me. Like I had K-Rose in uni, and he had short hair.
It's funny you say that because I have a friend of mine. His name. I have a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name, but he actually has a twin brother. So I remember one time we were out. I think we were in where was it? I think we were in like Barnet. I don't know. We were somewhere, and then we're walking out this place, and one of the guys stops us. He's like, "Yo, man, how's it going? How's it going, Ben?" He's like, "Yeah, it's good, man." And then they're talking for like about 5 minutes, but then after we walk out, and I'm looking at my boy, and I'm like, "Yo, you don't know who that guy is, do you?" He's like, "Nah, it's probably just my brother. It happens all the time." But I'm like, "So wait, you didn't bother at any point to stop that conversation and be like, it's who you're thinking of. It's not me. You're probably talking to. It happens all the time. I can't be bothered, so I just go along with it sometimes."
What do you mean? It happens all the time.
So you like to pretend to be your.
That might get you in some shit.
Now,
Bro,
man,
dude.
either get him in some shit or get him in places.
Yeah, true. The beauty of having a twin, huh?
Yeah.
I prefer to get me in some shit. Yeah.
But yeah.
But what else is there? That's it, really, for the news. So we can talk about Marcel's Paradise. I have some questions for you, Justin.
Cheers.
Where did the idea of Justin, Marcel's Paradise come from? Like, where were you, like, when you were,
Yeah.
like,
That's a very, very good question.
like when you came up with the idea?
When
like,
did it hit you that?
Like, yeah,
I'm gonna make this film.
yeah, like, that's the question.
What year?
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so this is a bit of a story. Once upon a time, I wanted to do a short film called Line, and it was based on my boy, like a childhood friend, and it was basically like it's about his life.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
and he's a bit of a shut collar, but he's a drug dealer. Anyways, but yeah, he does this full time, and I remember there was times when I would just be chilling, and he'd take me to the cafe because he had a lot of money, and he'd just spoil me, and it's like I wanted to make something about that, so I was in the progress of making that, but then things happened, and it never got to see the light of day. So after that, because I'd gotten so far, I was like, man, I want to write a film that actually has actors in it, like dependable actors as well. So I was sitting at home in my room, and I was like, how can I put together something that I can do without getting permits, that I can shoot in my area, and how can I make it quite relatable to my life? So I was sitting down. I mean, I could have written anything, but the truth is, I wanted to write something that kind of, because I didn't know if this was going to go through. That's just the truth. I didn't know the short film was even going to go to where it is right now, to the point that, we have a screening of it, and I've sent it to film festivals, and it's gone so far. I didn't even know we would be able to like even get the first shot done, the first scene done. When we did the first scene on the 14th of February, that was unbelievable to me. Just even getting the actors.
2017. I remember it was Valentine's Day. You man had us. You had us. You remember that?
I remember it was Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I was on the train. I was thinking to myself, am I really finishing work?
Yeah.
to go and work again on Valentine's Day.
So
like.
listen, just even having you guys come round to my house as the whole cast just to read the script was amazing.
Oh, that was awesome, man.
So what I'm saying is, all of that happened, but all of that was hard to fathom. So I wanted to. So from the get-go, for me writing the script, it's been one of those journeys where I've just had to imagine if I could,
Yeah.
if I could be this person, what type of person would I be? If I could be in a film, or if I could be in a situation with amongst friends, how would I like to be represented? So I came from the angle of, okay, if I could play a character in a film, I'd want to be portrayed in a way where I'm needed, where I'm like the guy, I'm like the man. You know what I mean? No, seriously, you asked me.
That's true.
And that's what I wanted. And I was like, if I could do it, that's how I think I'd be so cool doing it. And then after a film that kind of struck me that kind of relates to that is Carlito's Way.
Yeah.
You know, played by Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Like, this is one of my favorite films. Let me write a script to that. Let me steal some ideas from that. So then after, there's another film of mine that I like. It's called Crash.
Yeah,
And what I like about Crash is how all the characters in the film kind of come together, and they all kind of meet at some point.
The story's kind of
during the film. Yeah. So
fragmented.
Literally, that was it. That's how the story came out. And then after I wrote it in a way where I could shoot it guerrilla style, and not really depend on on anything or anyone.
Before you continue with that, guerrilla style.
I'll hit you with that.
What?
I'll hit you with that.
Nah.
You wanna know what that means?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I'll tell you. A lot of people get it. A lot of people don't. I actually stole that little phrase from Kanye West.
Okay.
When he, I think he got punked and they were trying to steal his I think they were trying to steal his tape or whatever.
Yeah.
And after with Kanye, he likes to go out there, get it done, boom. He doesn't even care about getting a permit. So that's that whole I think it's known as the whole film society thing. It's like shooting it guerrilla style, which is like getting to an area, shooting it straight, not getting any like permits, not getting any permission. Dante knows all about that. And and literally not giving a fuck and just getting it done. That's guerrilla style.
Okay.
I'll tell you now. There's one time we had to do a scene. It was there until like 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all the scenes we had to do. Yeah. It was the scene where I had to like yell like you fucking bitch like to someone.
Yeah.
Give me your fucking phone. Hurry up. That's what Rob someone. Give me your fucking phone. So I'm all in like
stupid.
I'm in menace to society man mode. Thinking I'm Lock Dog like ready to go.
Yeah.
And then as I'm about to do it, some guy's like, "Oi mate, you messing up man. You're waking up my kids." But in my head, I'm thinking to myself like, "You're still waking them up." Just let me do my thing and go. So we thought, we're gonna leave. And then as we were ready to leave, Justin was like, "Listen, yeah, you're gonna say it one more time. One more time. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be gold. We're gonna do this now. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Come, let's go." So I've gone now, and it's like I'm walking to do it now, yeah. And Justin's just looking at, if we get this right. But I got it right. It was clear cut and precise.
Yeah,
clear cut and precise, bro. But when I finished, I bopped off. That guy opened the window again. He was ready to do it again, bro.
Yeah. So that's a clear example of guerrilla style. But yeah, so that's how I got the inspiration. I hope I answered the question. That's how
Hey man, yeah.
I got the inspiration to.
I'm more cleared up on what guerrilla style means.
Yeah, you're cleared up on guerrilla.
Your mind's mad.
You're also cleared up on how the film, and how the origins of the style.
Origins of this.
So yeah.
I like the way how you wrote like the characters, as in like you said like when you first brought us down with the script, you said you wrote it in a sense like you were thinking about what we would say.
Yeah.
Because you wrote it like as if you wrote each part for us. So like, even when reading the lines, I was like reading it back. I was like, shit, I would say something like this.
Yeah. That's what's amazing.
So it was cool. I enjoyed that.
That's what's amazing about writing a script when you have great chemistry with everyone in the actually playing the script. I know all of you guys. I was in your class. Yeah. I have close friends. So I've heard you guys speak like on a daily basis. I've seen you guys do work. So I don't know if everyone can do this, but I can do it. Which is like I can listen to someone and then kind of like, you know, not memorize, but kind of familiarize myself with. Okay, I think he would say it like this. I think he would say it like this.
Like
So it made it that much more easier to write the script one. And I think when you hear, you know, the lines, it sounds genuine. It don't sound
exactly.
fake. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. That's what I loved
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. So that was it. I think you got a lot of praise for that.
Oh.
With
I was just
I'm pretty
being
sure, was it Fatima? Fatima was saying something about of how it was casted and how your lines, when the way you used to say your lines, how it sounded genuinely like, you know, with the way, with the tone and with the texture.
Yeah, man, everything, like, it was 100% bang on. I was blown away. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, and then there's more.
I wanted a show reel, and you need to write my show reel scenes.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
I read the script and I was like, yeah, man, this is
the
good.
one.
and you wanted to play that kind of character.
Yeah, because I'm always Jones, I always play this boy next door guy, like lover boy next door.
I never had
the
that
good,
for
the
you,
good
man.
guy.
Nah.
Like I just wanna
I don't see that.
I just wanna go nuts for once.
I see your true side.
Yeah, I just wanna go nuts for once. I get this, Nick Bottom, Harry, this guy, oh joy. So I was
And I told you.
he's like, Justin's like, I got something. Because remember, the film before,
You
wanted me to come in the film before just for a little small scene.
Yeah, you were asking me about it. Yeah.
And it didn't work, so we were signing for this one. So we came through with this one, yeah. I thought, this is it. So it is. And just the funniest thing, yeah. Now I've kind of like, obviously, how can I explain it? Like the way how I kind of went mad in the scene, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not saying anyone else. You might have a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
You might have a difference of opinion. You have a different opinion. But I think the level of conviction, I think, is quite as clear
No,
as
it's
Killmonger.
hard.
It's what?
As Killmonger. I kind of saw it in the same sense where
Okay.
I had the love for you
Okay.
because you was an older guy.
Yeah.
But the
I
love
see
turned
that.
to,
That's
the love
okay.
kind of turned to hate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I
I don't really.
Well, let's not say too much, but
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
I get what you mean.
I get
Because
that.
when I was sitting there watching
That's
the
mad.
film, I'm just thinking to myself, I hope when people watch my shit,
Yeah.
they don't think this shit was made after that. Because I'll be like, excuse me, bro, that is crazy.
That's
This shit was
crazy,
made in
yeah.
2017.
Listen. I hope the cast of Marcel's Paradise is listening to that because
Jeez.
that is crazy.
I'm thinking about it now.
I didn't think.
I didn't.
I saw your face. That's why I had to kick you with the syllables.
Listen, when you said that, I was like, alright, cool, he's
alright,
a bad guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But then when you broke that down,
Now it makes because that's what you do. Like you.
Without
there's
saying too much.
How's it go? Like there's a development of your character to which you reach a point and then you break. And
the funny thing is, let me add to that.
Yeah.
We see the breaking point because it's like you're trying to not break, but then you break.
Yeah.
And then it gets too much, and it's like,
too much.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
you know, I won't say. Oh,
You see what I'm
you
talking
see
about,
it.
yeah.
But that's
a very good.
That's a very, very good
Yeah.
point.
That's a very, very good
That's a very
metaphor,
good point.
analogy,
Wow.
simile work.
I'm
gonna think about that again, huh?
I've sat there for like weeks. I've had this in my head. And I felt like saying it. I thought, I don't know.
You
Am I being too much? Am I being too bossy? Am I?
You know what's funny?
No,
if you
no,
said
no.
that to me through a voice note or through WhatsApp,
Yeah,
I
you
would've
edit.
over-
I would've
overlooked
been
it.
like,
oh yeah.
He's
just gassed.
He's getting a bit high.
Yeah, he's drunk.
But the way that you've broken it down to, I'm like, wow, it's true.
that's down to your writing though. That's
It's
down.
true.
That's
Exactly.
literally down to your
Yeah,
writing
but
though.
this was but what you're talking about is something unintentional. You know, I didn't plan to do that. But it's funny though.
No, but I fit like, for example, do you know like the year before Life of Pets came out, me, you, and what's his name, Paul, had the idea for a cartoon cat story that a cat talks and
Do you know
he
how
goes out into the world
Yeah.
and he's talking to his friends or other
We
animals.
was at Paul's house, yeah,
Yeah.
and like there's this cat walking in it, yeah, and Paul was like, yeah, the cat's deaf, and goes, alright, cool, but when we had food, like the cat will come and you call it and it will come to you.
No, but it would be delayed. Like you call the name and it would just be like. and then
Like,
they'll
it's like you know,
Like-
like you know when kids, you know when you call them a kid like yeah, hi, and like they're like watching their favorite TV show. They can hear you, can you know they're hearing you, but they're just choosing not to kind of hear you. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what's the cat's name? And the cat just had some like unorthodox name, like what was it? What was it? Like Jerry, Harry,
Something like that.
something happy. Like I'm thinking to myself, nah, man, his name's probably.
And the thing is, it wasn't just any old cat. Yeah, not only was it deaf, it was also albino.
Okay.
Like so,
Okay.
it's just pure white. It was just albino. And like and the thing is, like, it would go out, and it would just come back with scratches on it, but like like blood and stuff like that. But like you're thinking, how did he hear that he was being attacked? Or like, but it was not like, it was like defensive runes, and then he had like he was in scraps, but he was fighting, and then he would come back like nothing. You'd call it. Delayed responses.
So we just thought of like a TV show where the cat's name's like Vincent, but really his name's Theo.
Okay.
Like,
So every time when like, she's calling like Clarence, she's like, my name's fucking Theo. Keep calling me fucking Theo. And he goes out, meet the other cats, start terrorizing the ends like, but in here he's like a groomed, well-tailored cat.
Okay.
and he goes back.
Obeying, always in the kitty litter.
And then he goes out, checks the home, and he's just like, "Oh, you still get that place? Yeah, they still think I'm deaf."
And then Secret Life of Pets came out,
And
and I
then
was pissed. Bro.
exactly.
I looked at it, I was thinking to myself,
This is
I was with my daughter in the cinema looking at it. I was like, this looks for something I said like 2 years ago. Thinking,
Yeah.
So wait, and then what was Kevin Hart? I thought, that's it. My that's it. I can't even make that. Like, that's copyright laws now.
nah. We can make that. Don't worry.
Nah, they're gonna take that copyright.
Nah,
I don't know what to make of it.
I
guess it's
correct
true what
that.
they're saying. That if you don't follow up on a great idea, somebody else will.
But it also means at the same time, if you had that great idea to have that moment in a film, and someone else, such a big film like Black Panther, has that moment in a film, it means that you're on the same kind of wavelength.
Yeah.
So you're heading in the right direction. That's the way I look at it. Anyway.
That's beautiful. I like that.
If you want to know what we're talking about, March 30th.
March 30th.
Marcel's Paradise.
Marcel's Paradise.
March 30th.
It's going to be special.
What was your favourite scene?
My favourite scene.
Yeah.
Okay, one scene came to my head straight away, but I don't know if it's because we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
So let me just think.
For me, it's a scene that.
Let him answer it. Let me
For me, it's a scene that got deleted.
Oh.
I heard
What's
about
that?
that scene. Remember the one they had
The first
the
fight scene.
Oh.
Remember
yes.
the unique timing of how. Listen, that shit would have had everyone like. How can I explain it? Like it was like.
You can blame Junior for that one.
I blame you for it. But what happened in it wasn't supposed to happen. But it just moved, like the knife hitting against the railing.
Yeah.
Like the way everything got choreographed, like my coughing of getting winded, it was perfect, bro.
I don't know. I didn't lose the footage. Junior did.
But all in all, after that, my favorite scene. I can't even say my favorite scene, but I'll say I won't be biased to myself. I'll say one that I really liked that had nothing to do with me in it was yours, Corey.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yours when he's like
Which one?
trying to explain to you like and you know the angle goes from like it goes into his face.
Which one? Because me and him got two scenes.
Yeah, no, it's when you first meet him and he's trying to do his
Oh,
idea
okay,
and you're
yeah.
walking down the street.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the way
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I like the way the camera just goes from a normal point of view straight to Marcel's point of view, and it's
Yeah.
like you're coming at him with some crazy idea. But it's the way you're coming at him, it's just mad. It's just mad. I thought the visuals for that was
I
definitely
think
dope.
it depends. Like when you say my favorite scene, are you talking like watching it, or are you talking about in terms of working on it? Because I know this sounds
I
complicated.
guess working both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of the one that I just like watching and the one that I enjoy, I think it's gonna be. It's a tie between two.
Okay.
Tie between Dante and MD. That scene.
That's
I
it.
really
I was
like
gonna
that
say
scene.
that.
I think that is my favorite.
I was
scene,
gonna
to be
say that
honest.
scene. Not
I
gonna
think
lie, I
that
was
is
gonna
my
say
favourite
that's
scene.
my favorite scene. That's the first thing that came to
Forgot
my
about
mind.
that bad
That
boy
scene
bit.
is
I
hard.
I'm not
I
being
don't-
biased to myself.
I don't. You know what?
I
I'm
like
honest,
that scene.
I don't
Or the scene where right at the end where Colin comes out.
Okay.
Or that's or the
I like that. I like what he did there. I like what he did there. I like what he did there. I like what he did there.
No,
It was a tie between that one and that one.
Yeah.
No,
I've got
I
a few.
forgot about that scene.
When
Still,
Colin comes
that
out.
scene is joke, bro. You don't call the headbutt. But you see it. It's joke. It's
I think
joke.
tie between those.
it was so perfect. Like where
I just neeked up for 2 minutes. Like went into a neek for 2 minutes.
One scene I really did like.
He's like a neek.
You know the teaser with Dante and
Oh,
Dominic.
Dunton, yeah, I like that.
I like
as
that
well.
one. But my favorite scene, the one that I enjoyed working on, and it's the truth, is the one between me and Ben. And I
Yeah.
think it's because we had so much to play with on that scene. Just not, and when I say me and Ben scene, I'm talking about just the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
That was a
it,
strong
yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
That scene was definitely strong.
One scene that I do like, one scene that I do like looking at as well, is the one between me and Cora as well.
Correct.
That's why I call him, ladies and gentlemen.
He calls him Korak. I don't know why.
I don't know
So
why,
that's that scene as well. The one where you're talking to him, you're like, God, you got something for me, and I'm not really too interested.
Oh, you mean yeah. That's so hard.
There's so many scenes.
There's a few scenes. I don't think you answered it.
Jump, man! He fucking jump! That scene was jokes as well.
Yeah.
There's so many scenes, bro. There's so many scenes.
And you know what? I think my thing is just this, man. I just hope people enjoy it as much as I had fun making it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because talking about it with you guys now, it's just like, damn, like, this was.
It was a great project, man. I don't think, like, even though there was some times where, like, there was that was when we had to redo me and Dante's scene, and me and Dante just like we got pissed off at each other.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, when he fell on the floor. When he fell on the floor,
yeah,
and
but-
I was like, what? When they reached that, he's like, what? I was like, what? And he just came on.
Yeah,
That's
That's
yeah,
a good scene
yeah.
as well. But yeah, many good scenes. But I really enjoyed it. I know we're not done yet.
Yeah, I hope so.
I know we're not done yet.
Oh yeah, there might be room for another.
There might be. There could be. Who knows?
Part 2.
Who's Paradise is it? Collins.
I think this is more of a franchise, really.
Hey yo, like what do they what they called? What's it called? The 7 of them or 8 of them or 9 of them?
I know.
Fast and Furious. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, could be. Yeah,
Could be.
could be. Yeah.
Or I don't. I'm gonna have to wait until we're off mic to say what I want to say.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many things I want to say.
You were saying something before, and that would be dope. Like
Okay. I think
you
I know
may
what
not
you're
remember,
talking
but like it's just
Was it
it's
in
just
was it in this moment in time and space that I said it?
yeah. We said it when we were before, like
about.
before, like
Before.
before,
Like way back.
like way back, you
I
know.
can only go as after.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Before.
Yeah, it was just before, innit?
Okay,
Before,
okay.
innit? Before the podcast.
Before the. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll catch back on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, even I wasn't here before then.
Yeah. Dante arrived
Let's
early.
go.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Of course, man.
What did you guys? I mean, from all that we've been through,
Yeah.
what did you guys take? What's the one special thing that you guys took away from our project? Oh, that's a good question. If I'm getting a bit.
Oh,
Why you think about it? I'm gonna have an Oreo.
That's a damn good question. What did I take away from the project experience? It was. I took away from the fact that it was, although you are, I'm gonna say like amateur, like because you're not professional doing it all the time.
yeah.
It was very professionally put together. Although there were moments where it felt like it was more idea than process of what was going on, we got to finish and we got to figuring out where we needed to go in the end. it was more like, it felt like a learning process for
Yeah.
both you as a first-time director and also as taking on the whole thing of your cast and directing your cast, and although that we're your cast at the same time we're your friends, so it's kind of like you had the whole business friends relationship down, like where there was times where it was just okay, cool, we're chilling, then when it got down to business we were working, and then we finished at crazy times in the morning, but it was all for the project that we believed in. And 100% from the moment I read that script, I was like, yes, this is what I want to be in. I believed in that script. I believed in the character. I loved the character that he wrote for me, and every other character in the script. So that's what I took away from it. And it happened like twice in that year. I found 2 scripts and 2 projects that I worked on that I really, really believed in them. And it's very rare. I don't know. I haven't been doing this long. I'm getting scripts from people, but it's like you get a script and you just read it and you're just like, I can imagine this actually being made, or actually being physical, like it being a thing, and other people watching it and maybe seeing what I'm seeing. And it's not even just like, it was more like, you're a very good writer.
Thank you.
It was very well, cleverly written, certain lines and certain things that you're saying to maybe lead people's thoughts certain ways. So yeah, it was a great experience, like to work with a very talented guy who's 100%. I'm sure we will be working together 100 times more in this job, in this business that we're all striving to be in.
No doubt.
But yeah, you're destined for great things, bro. It was absolutely amazing. I hope like everyone at home that sees this like loves it as much as it was for us being involved in it. Like I could speak forever, but like have you got?
Sounds really lovely.
Sorry, you're welcome.
Sorry, you ran with the question.
Sorry,
I just lost in what you said.
Sorry.
It was
No, what was the question? It was
I mean, if you could take away something from the project that was really special to you, I mean, what was it?
kind of like the values that I set for myself as an actor. Like I do it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's always being flexible. In your work ethic, you gotta make sure you're flexible. You gotta make sure you're on point with your cues. You gotta make sure that you're alright. You gotta make sure everyone's alright. That's what some actors don't do. And things that I did on Master's Paradise, I did in another film, but obviously you lot will hear about that later. Hopefully when it comes closer to the time, then I'll speak about it. But through that, I've got more work. With more work, it's just more or less about your personality off the camera. Because I can give everything on the camera. I've got no doubt in that. But the relationship where you have off the camera, you've got to keep that as important, because you never know where your next job is going to come from. You never know where your next recommendation is going to come from. My director for the other projects came to my play, and he pulled me aside. He's like, bro, it's one thing doing film, but to do film and to do theatre at the height and to still have the personality, you're doing the right thing. Just keep your head down, doing the right thing. And I never got that relationship if I never went on set with you lot to know that, alright, cool. Because I went from doing that, if I never did that, those late nights with you, how would I have survived on Canary Wharf Bridge in the winter time shooting at 1:45 a.m. for a night scene? Stuff I would have been wrecking my head. I'd have been like, I'm doing this, going on, mate. You get me? So it's kind of like just your work ethic. It's kind of more or less what I kind of learned. All the whole things about the script and that, from when I believed it, that's it. It's more about the personality with people. And knowing myself, I've worked with I've done a scene with Corey, I've done a scene with you, I've done a scene with Dominic, I've done a scene with MD. And I think one thing I actually learned, take nothing away from guys, but working with women is so easy, bruv. It's so easy. They're just already there. It's just you ain't got she was giving me all of this tension. I'm thinking to myself, right, this is easier than most fight scenes that I do, buddy. Easier than most fight scenes. So I kind of learned that aspect. I thought, wow, because I remember one time in drama school, one of our head teachers, we all know him, he spoke about how emotional connected women can get,
Yeah.
and how easy they can work because they're already embedded and already emotionally
Yeah.
connected. And I never really got that until I done the scene with MD.
Yeah.
It's tough as nails, man.
It's true. I know what you
She's
mean.
tough as nails.
I know what you
man.
mean, I
No,
know
it's
what you
tough.
mean.
When you see that, when you see
Yeah.
what happened in the scene, you're thinking this girl is tough as nails, but don't look it, but she's tough as nails.
Yeah,
but trust me.
100%.
But yeah, that's what I kind of learned more about that.
And also, like, because it was like my first screen anything that I was working on properly, other than that flipping African film For Passport's Sake that we did.
That's archived, ain't there now?
Apparently, it's meant to be coming out 2018. I don't know though. But anyway, other than that, like when
That's the same for me, guys.
yeah,
never doing that.
They-
Never going in that business
Bruv.
again.
But can you imagine? Yeah, I auditioned. Yeah, I got a make like a featured character in the film. Yeah, they changed the call time. Yeah, then like I knew the call time. It was meant to be like I was away the day before, but I knew I could make it to the call time in time. Yeah, it was meant to be like something like 2 o'clock or something. Supposedly, they changed the call time, but they didn't call me. They sent the message in the WhatsApp group. So obviously, I didn't see the WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
I went out that night. I went to sleep and I'm thinking, right, I just need to be up at this time.
Yeah.
If you're changing the call time, send me a PM. Don't drop it in the global group where it can get missing. So obviously they dropped it there. Next morning, I'm making my way for the call time, and the time I think I should be there. I get this call when I'm heading there. She's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm on my way to you. Why?" And he was like, "You should have been here 2 hours ago." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "We changed the call time," and I was like, "Well, where did you put it?" They were like, "Put it in the group. You should have seen it." I was like, "You changed the call time
Ridiculous.
for a film where I was a character that you wanted me to be there, and you didn't tell me any private message, no call, no
They
email.
could have just called you. to be fair.
You know what I mean? They just posted it in the group and they just hoped I had seen it. They didn't even check if I had seen it. So then, what ended up happening is I didn't make it to set that day because I was gonna be too late. So they ended up recasting me.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they
moved like that.
Yeah, they recast me like that, and then.
That's ridiculous.
And then they were like, oh, well, and then the lady was, the director or the writer was like, she said, well, we feel bad, we're not going to leave you not be any character. So
That's silly.
I was then an extra character,
That's-
which was, who was
Wow.
I? I was the
Deputy police.
the immigration officer. That's who I played.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
Played the immigration officer.
Is that how they're moving?
I had literally, I had a script, I had actual lines.
That's not
man.
professional at all.
They
They
just
recast just like that.
recast
The film
just
ain't
like
even out
that.
yet.
The film's not even come out yet.
Maybe the film won't come out. I don't know. No.
They filmed some of it here, some of it in Sierra Leone apparently, but I ain't seen any footage.
Okay
Not
then.
even a trailer.
Well,
But like obviously,
good luck to them.
like
huh?
I was saying before, that was just like the screen experience that I got from you. It was great. I can use that as a map of what a good production should look like. I've been in bad productions.
Thank you.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, production. I don't take scripts for the sake of it.
I mean, there were certain times. I mean, we've had our good days and we've had our bad days. And there's been times when I've had to be strict. I've had to be, I've had to be the director first before the film.
Yeah.
And and I've had to do things that I don't particularly like, but it comes with the territory.
That's
of
true, man.
doing it.
Can we see these pictures? That
Yeah. You want to see it? Okay.
Yeah,
so
man.
the poster.
See these pictures.
Yeah, man.
See what I look like on the billboard.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get all top secret with me.
So what I'm about to show you
Yeah.
is the poster for the film.
Okay.
Alright? Are we ready?
Okay.
We're ready as can be.
There we go.
That actually looks hard though.
Oh, my name's cutting off.
Yeah. I mean, like 3 actors.
That's okay, man.
I know, man.
But
It's in the middle, right?
I know, right?
I know, right?
That's cool, man. It's cool.
My name's in the middle, peeps. My name's in the middle, you know.
Yeah, that's the post. So what I want to ask you guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys want a 30 by 40 picture of me in your room, but
I want the other one.
You want the other one?
Yeah, the one with my
But
name on it.
That's landscape.
I don't care, bro.
That
It has
will-
my name
That
on it.
will, no, you'll get that. Everyone's gonna get that
Okay.
one. But that's not gonna be big, obviously. That's like a.
No, I want it big.
I'm gonna give this to my
Because it has my name on it.
This
Like,
one. Do you want a big? Do you want a big
like,
size? of it?
Yeah.
unless you can mock up another one and put my name on it.
Because what it is with
Like, that's the only reason why I wanted it. Like, it has my name on it. Yeah, bro, it has my name on
But
it.
you see with this, yeah, I can't make this one big
Why?
because. Okay.
Why? Why can't you turn it the other way and just make it big,
I
bro?
might have to talk off camera, but
Okay.
what I'm saying is with this,
Yeah.
there are technical difficulties with this one.
Because it's landscape, innit?
Not even just because it's landscape, because of the canvas, shoes.
There
There was technical difficulties with this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this isn't even landscape. But to make this one the size that I wanted, we had to redo it again.
You should test, bro.
Oh yeah, there you go. Do you understand? So that one
Hey, man.
won't be big.
Like I
at
said,
all.
unless you can remock that one and put my name on it.
It's not possible. Even the whole name thing, if the way I had it in the first place, I didn't have anyone's name on it.
Yeah, but now there's names and my name was on the first one and now it's not on the second one.
Dominic said the same thing, and then if he's listening, he knows. He said the same. He wasn't happy either.
I'm not happy about that shit.
My name's not on it.
But the poster is good, right?
Now the poster's good, but my
Alright, cool.
name though.
So what? You're gonna put with Dominic. You might as well put with. 'Cause
Nah,
it's-
forget it, man. Do it. Like,
Listen,
Man says,
guys,
man just
guys,
yeah, make sure you listen to
guys,
this podcast, bro.
the names is
nah,
it's the names.
the names. That's what everyone's gonna see.
I can't put everyone's name on it.
I know.
That's the truth.
Bob, you might still the show. They might be like, what's his name? It's not even there, is it? Yeah, but it's still start the show. So. let's go speak to him. That'll make people come and speak to you. What's your name? See, though, you didn't even thought about that, did you? They
Nah.
already know my name. Damn it.
Yeah, man, that sounds cool.
Like, I want to know his name.
Anyway, guys,
Come on, man.
before I forget,
Yeah, man.
Master's Paradise,
Yeah,
30th of March.
yeah,
We got a trailer dropping tomorrow.
yeah.
We got the official poster dropping tomorrow.
By
Yeah.
tomorrow, you mean you need to say a date because this episode comes out
Oh
next
wow!
week,
Oh
Thursday,
wow! Yes.
on the 22nd.
So
By the time this is uploaded, it'll already be there,
yeah, I guess.
basically.
Yeah,
Let's just go with that. Yeah. I shouldn't say a date, but
And where could you find it?
yeah. Where can I find this trailer?
oh, you can find it on Marcy Cillion's Instagram page.
Oh, you mean the information that's gonna be in the description, Justin? Oh.
Yeah. Or DNL
Yes. What he just said. It's kind of late. I'm getting kind of tired. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
You got anything to plug, Dante?
We got the premiere obviously on the 24th,
Yep.
Premiere.
which is sold out.
Sold out
We
premiere.
say that again. It's sold
Sold
out.
out.
Sold out in
We
6
got-
days.
Yeah.
Sold out in 6 days.
Yeah.
6
I
days.
demand.
Views from the 6.
Eunice number 6.
But no, honestly, please check out Marcel's Paradise. I made this from my heart. I made this with passion. I made it with with people that I know, with the way they talk, and I scripted it the best that I could. We worked really, really hard on this. Late nights, it was cold. We did this all during the winter. This was no joke. So, and there's vision, there's intention in it, and right now we are going through like a serious period with this whole black movement, and it's beautiful, and this just adds to that. This is raw. We did it guerrilla style. It's everything, baby. So please, 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 please watch Marcel's Paradise.
And you heard it.
If you
there.
hate it, if you love it, let me know.
Why do I feel that's going to be a chat line there? Hey, bro, you're going to give it a style. What is that shit, honey? Wait, we didn't finish the popcorn. It's gorilla style, bro.
Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to MD.
Yeah.
No. F that. Shout out to Stella. Shout out to Jamelia. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Alon, Ben, Leah. Shout out to motherfucking Jordan. Shout out to motherfucking Colin. Shout out to motherfucking Dante. And shout out to the motherfucking greatest Marcy Leon, baby.
And shout out to me. Shout out to me who was the A&R who brought in Fatima and Dominic. Woo!
I ain't say this. We ain't gonna turn this into.
Nah,
But yeah,
Hey man, thank you guys for coming in.
it's been amazing. This has
amazing,
been
bro.
wonderful.
Yeah,
bro.
man, it's a great platform, man.
Yeah.
It's just fun to just have a conversation.
Yeah.
So, guys at home, I hope you enjoyed this very special episode that will be released on a Thursday before the premiere of Marcel's Paradise, which is perfect timing.
Perfect.
So if you listen to it at that point, you're amazing. If not, you're slacking. I hope that you enjoyed My Opinion Means Nothing, and if you didn't, more for you for dipping around for, what is this, an hour and 20 minutes and listening to all our guys' opinions and just thinking it was shit, but you stuck around. Why? Anyway, thank you for listening if you enjoyed it, and I'm out. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace, man.
It's been wonderful. Peace.